Good morning. Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning.
Welcome to Facebook Live with Kelly and Ryan with not Kelly and Ryan. This is Drea.
Hi.
Paulina. You've seen us before. Ryan is here being our faithful cameraman. So wave to him, I guess.
Give us a like.
Yeah,
if you want to say hi
if
to
you want to say
Ryan.
hi to Ryan. So today we're going to be talking to Drea about her clients. I feel like we don't usually talk about, kind of the day-to-day of your clients or anything like that. We don't really spotlight them. So we're gonna get into it with Drea, one of our account managers. So my first question to you is, how long have you been an account manager back at Community?
I think about 2 years now. I think I've been working here for 3 years, so about 2 years, maybe a little more, a little less. It's been a while. And I have 5 clients. I have CDC Designs, which is an interior design firm here in Orange County. And Woodbridge Pacific Homes, which is a SoCal luxury home builder. And then I have 3 master plan communities. I have Porter Ranch out in LA, and then I have 2 Northern California clients. Mountain House in Mountain House, California. It's by Livermore and Tracy. And Whitney Ranch in Rockland.
Yes, and we love all of them. It is so fun to work with all of them. And what was I going to say about that? Yeah, but I mean, as you've been here, you've gotten more clients. You've kind of definitely shifted around.
I definitely think of them as my babies. I like to nourish them, take care of them. Something goes wrong, I have freak out. I'm like a crazy controlling parent when it comes to my clients. So, I love them all, and it's fun working with them.
And they all obviously have very different portfolios, different things that you do for them. So it's always, I guess, a challenge and always very different day to day for you.
Yeah.
Depending on what's going on with each of them. So that's the backstory. My first question is, or I guess second, what are some past events or campaigns that you really love to do with a client, with multiple clients, like anything that's just jumps out to you right now?
Well, all of my first events with my clients are very memorable just because it's the first time I'm working with them. I remember my first time going to a Mountain House event. I was so nervous because it was one of my first times traveling for the company, and I wanted to make sure everything went smoothly. I don't think I slept much the night before, to be honest, because, I've never rented a car before. I think it was before I even turned 25, so I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much responsibility. But yeah, I remember being very nervous going up there for the first event, and it was a little windy that day, and people were kind of freaking out about it. I was like, oh my gosh, is this gonna ruin the event?
Yeah.
But I just remember going to the event, doing live social media. We were also shooting a video, and so I was interviewing home shoppers, and I remember the first or second person we interviewed was oh yeah, I saw your guys' social media post about this event, and I was like, oh my gosh, that makes me so happy.
I see it in person, actually working.
And just getting to know home shoppers during the event and hearing what they have to say about the client and the product that they're building makes it all worth it. It brings it full circle. And when you hear this, how people are raving about the new homes or stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really
I will say I was at a Porter Ranch event early September this month, and we heard one of the couples come into the sales center and say oh, we found out about this event on Facebook. And I just it's happening. I saw it in person.
Yeah.
No one can tell me it doesn't work, and no one can tell me social media is not a very powerful tool.
Yeah.
To get people.
But I do want to talk about my favorite campaign
Yes.
that I ran so far. We did it for Mountain House. It was last Christmas, or the last holiday season. And we did a 12 days of giving because we did some research about the community and realized that the residents love giving back because there's so many organizations that just do volunteer work. Every single time we interview a family, they're always talking about lending a helping hand. So we kind of did this thing where we ran the campaign for 12 days, and each day there was like a way of us giving back, whether it be partnering with a local charity and saying, you know, for every person that likes and comments on this Instagram post, we'll donate $1 to this certain organization.
Right.
Or like, you know, if you want, like, tag a friend you would love to gift something to, and we'll send them a, you know, $5 Starbucks gift card, something like that.
That's great, yeah.
It was my first time ever really like going solo on putting a campaign together, and yeah, it was really successful, and that was one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Favorite campaigns.
Yeah, definitely, because it not only takes into account the community and the people in it, but also takes advantage of the power of social media and how easy it is for people to like something or comment on something or tag someone, and they get to be able to participate in something that they really enjoy. So that's great. I do really like, while it's not necessarily a campaign, I do love seeing the time lapses that we do for CDC.
Yeah.
Those are so much fun.
Porter Ranch.
Yeah, for Porter Ranch. Those are so much fun. Because I love seeing it all get put together.
Yeah.
And make it seem so much easier than it is. It's like, oh, I could probably do that, right?
Yeah.
Not
it's
at
very
all.
hard to like envision a home without it being fully put together. So it's nice to highlight all the work that's put into it to make it such an amazing product.
It's like 4 days and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how much they can get done. So anyway, good job, CDC.
Yeah.
Props to CDC. Those are so much fun to watch. Sorry. So, all right, we talked about the past. Now, any future campaigns that you are so excited about? Any future events that you are ready to go with?
So, for Mountain House, we help plan a global food fair that's happening on October 6th. So if you're in the Mountain House, Tracy, Livermore area, definitely come by October 6th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Us and our team, we came up with this idea because Mountain House is so culturally diverse. And what better way to highlight cultural diversity than through food?
Yeah.
So we reached out to several different vendors of different cuisines, Indian cuisine, Thai, Chinese, Filipino, and we have several different vendors coming out, handing out sample, bite-sized little,
samples.
And then there'll be activities for the kids. There'll be like face painting, a balloon artist, and then there's live music. And we'll be out doing live social media and filming a video. And also to highlight the cultural diversity of Mountain House, we also shot a video series, which we called like the Slice of Life testimonial series, because slice of pizza, food, kind of had that in. Where I interviewed a couple families of different ethnic backgrounds. So we had an Italian family, a Filipino family, and an Indian family, and they kind of cooked their favorite cultural dishes for us. So we shot B-roll of that while also like asking them questions about the community, why they love living there, like how do you like the cultural diversity in the community. So we just finished those, so they should be up on social media soon, but that was also really fun. And getting to meet people that actually live in the community, and then creating a bond with them, so that Mountain House is up north, so
we don't really get to see it that often unless there's something up there.
Just them talking about how it's such a great place to live is like the best marketing that could ever happen,
Right.
So yeah, those are the two like recent projects that I've been working on
that are coming in the future.
Yeah.
No, they're going to be great. I'm really excited to see those. Okay, so I think my last question is, what are you excited about for your clients kind of regarding their social media? Is there anything that's kind of new in social media that you're like, I can't wait to get a jump on this, or that we've already gotten a jump on and it's just been so fun to do with them?
I would say Insta stories. We started them for a couple of our clients. It's like a fair thing to be doing because Insta stories are more live, but we have to find a way to do it for our clients so that it keeps it relevant to what's happening.
Right.
And so I think we do a good job of that so far, where we create like we look ahead into the calendar of like what events are happening, how can we, we relate that information into
Right.
because that's how everyone's getting their information.
Absolutely.
It's not just getting information out there, but also building brand awareness and having something that people really like want to see.
Yeah.
So we're always trying out new techniques of how to do it, how to schedule it, and just like finding ways to do it differently for each client, so they all have their own style.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I really like because when I'm scrolling through my feed and I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, like well I will actually I'll see the story, but then I'll also see like an ad we're running.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah.
Like it's working. It's
yeah,
getting out
and
to the
then
people.
Also when we get our quarterly stat reports and I see how many people have viewed it, I'm just like, oh yeah, like that's awesome.
Yeah, no, the engagement on those, or at least the eyes on those Insta stories, has been like been really good.
And if it's like about a blog topic, I think that's the best way to promote our blogs, because people love to see a blog about how to make your own pepperoni pizza for National Pepperoni Pizza Day.
Insta stories can be a lot more fun.
Yeah, and then all they have to do is swipe up, and then they read our blog right on a mobile device.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So.
You can't go on Instagram on your desktop. So.
Yeah. That's how everyone's getting their news, so we're trying to be where everyone is.
Yeah, and it's really exciting to roll out. Yeah, so if you do you have anything else to say about your clients, about anything?
Just shout out to all my clients because I love them and I love them so much.
Yeah, I feel like we don't really talk about our clients a lot, so it's nice to.
We need to get our clients here on Facebook Live for
we'll drag them out.
An interview. Fly them down here.
Exactly. All right, so we'll leave you with a podcast recommendation, and everyone in the world except for Kim Kardashian and this girl right here has listened to Serial.
I started season 1 finally. It's been on my list of podcasts to listen to, and I just finished episode 2 on the way here of season 1.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm like already hooked.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, I can't listen to it. I have to like listen to music during work. I can't listen to people talking, or else I can't focus.
You can't focus. You have to focus on that podcast.
Yeah, it makes me thankful for like a hefty commute home, because then I can finish the full podcast and I don't like leave it with 5-10 minutes less. Yeah.
You've heard it here. Serial is the only thing that makes traffic.
Yeah, yesterday I got onto the 55 and there was like a huge accident. They closed it down to 1 lane. I tell you, I didn't even notice because I was listening to the podcast.
I mean,
it's so good.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, that first season is incredible. The second season is not my favorite, but don't let that stop you. It's still good.
But
the first season.
according to Pauline,
yeah. So the third season is out for those of us who are, up with the times. Mm-hmm. I'm dragging you. The third season is incredible. It's about a courthouse, the court system in Cleveland, which doesn't sound great, but it's actually been very interesting. I accidentally listened to the second episode first, so I might.
They tricked you.
Yeah,
right?
they released like 2 episodes in one day, so I accidentally listened to the second one first, but it's fine. I love it. Yeah. It's still great.
So check out Serial.
I mean, yeah, if you're not already checking out Serial, then talk to Drea, because she's also in the same boat as you. But yeah, I mean, listen to Serial. Tell me what you think. I want people to talk to about it with.
Yeah.
Because everyone is no one's listening to it.
Hey, remember season 1? You want to talk about episode
I'll
1
just
too?
think 3 years back. And it's been like 3 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll end this. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. It's gonna still probably be live, but we're gonna just